This is Sims, and we are back with more sweet views, and we're in Shido's route. We're with him on Moonlight OX, and I just want to point out that never forget, the reason he asked us to be on this ride with him, to go with him as a partner, to pair up with him, was not because he wanted to check if we got enough sleep and how are you doing. It was, your head is round and I want to feel it. That's exactly why he fucking asked. Never forget, we have a round head. We really do have a very round head. I've noticed it, but, you know, I guess that was the design choice so that Shido would want to fondle our face. Weird. Anyway, here we are. Ugh, excuse me. I just chugged a whole bunch of water and I'm like, holy crap. Anyway. As soon as we were in, each one lurched forward, heading off in a different direction. Apparently, we'd be taking different routes. It looks like this turns it, and that controls the gun. Fortunately, the controls appeared to be pretty simple. Agreed. If there's a gun, that must mean we'll be fighting something eventually. I pushed the stick to the side, and the ship began to rotate in that direction. A little more experimentation revealed we could rotate a full 360 degrees. Remember, the most fun that you can have in this is to just teacup that motherfucker. You push that stick hard to the left and just woo! And when you think you're getting nauseous, stop. Push it hard to the right and just undo it all. Because that's how it works. It's not how it works, but shut up, that's how it works. I've got experience with firearms, so we'll take the gun. Can you handle steering? Motherfucker, hell yeah I can! I've got experience steering fucking cars. And teacups. I am a motherfucking boss at teacups, bitch. No problem. The ship kept moving as we shifted around to get into position. Structural damage to colony at 56%. Crew members should proceed immediately to the emergency exit. The moment the announcement finished, the cockpit display began to flicker to life. Is this a map of the colony? This icon must be our ship. The exit they were talking about is over there. I guess that's where we're supposed to go, but what are these PW things? Prisoner of war! I don't know, there's a number of them. What? Some sort of alien creature had popped up in front of us. It just wants a hug. Rotate 30 degrees to the right. Roger! Like, bitch, I said I could steer this thing, but I don't know the amount of degrees. Wasn't that good at math. I nodded and brought the ship around. Ready? He lined up his shot and finally pulled the trigger. With an appropriately lasery noise, a bolt of light shot out from our ship and hit the alien. Did we get it? Yeah, you hit... Wait. It's still there. What's going on? Shoot the blue jewel on its forehead. Aha, I see it. He fired again, hitting the jewel perfectly and turning it from blue to red. Yes, you got him! Accompanied by the sound of an explosion, the alien toppled to the ground. That was close. I didn't know we could talk to the other ships. You got us out of a tight spot. No problem. Can the others hear us too? Coming in loud and clear. I figure we're all in the same channel. He's like, well, good thing I didn't start telling you how much I loved you and, like, reading you sonnets I wrote for you last night. Be careful. Those things will attack you if you don't kill them first. Understood. And watch yourselves out there. Contact us if anything happens. Aye, aye, Captain. Roger. Be careful. We continued forward for a while, shooting any aliens that showed up, until we reached a fork in the road. Where should we go? One of these heads to the emergency exit, but the other goes to one of the PWs. Well, it's not like a power-up, right? Because it would be PU. Normally, you'd just go for the exit, but... in this game, we can't be too careful. What do you think? I'm kind of curious what those PWs are about. Me too. And I don't think we'll be able to beat this game just by heading for the exit anyway. Alright, PW1 it is. Can you hear me, everyone? We're heading for PW1. Roger that. I'll take the exit then. Sounds good. Oh. That's Shirabe. Sounds good. We're heading for PW3. Each ship moved off towards its destination. Aliens continued to attack us, but Shido's skill with the gun never ceased to impress me. Every shot was perfectly placed, and he never missed. She is really fucking impressed with firearms, because she was totally like, oh, Shirabe's never seemed so hot as when he was holding a gun threatening jazz hands. I know it wasn't really jazz hands, but still, I'm just saying. They're not letting up. The words were barely out of his mouth when the ship shook. We were under attack. Whoa! Behind us. Right! I spun the ship around and Shido aimed and fired. But just as Shido pulled the trigger, the alien fired its own gun. Fuck. I'm not gonna find out what the PWs are. It was aimed straight at me. No! Shido leapt toward the alien. Watch out! Gah! Shido? Oh, hi. Hi. He'd put himself in the path of the bullet. Are you okay? My chest felt tight. Too many people had already gotten hurt. Don't worry. I'll protect you. Damn straight you will. But I didn't know what to say. Just kiss him, it's fine. Shido slowly stood up, grimacing in pain. Be careful. Are you bleeding? No, I'm fine. It hit me pretty hard, but I don't think it actually went in. I thought so. Look. He held up the bullet that had just hit him. This is some sort of rubber, I'm guessing. It doesn't mean it's not dangerous. This could probably knock you out, but it's not as lethal as a real bullet. Does it hurt? Not that I'm trying to imitate Ryusei or something, but it's not a big deal. I'm a police detective, remember? He's calling me Urashi by his first name. They're on a first-name bro basis. I love it so much. All right. Let's keep going. Oh, we really need to stay on our toes. We were almost there when the radio crackled to life. Hey guys, got to the exit. It was Mihoshi. How's it look? It won't open. Oh, we need to put in a password. Oh, that's what PW is. Password. I was trying to think if we'd seen anything that could be a password when the announcer began to speak. Someone has reached the exit. The colony will self-destruct in 7,200 seconds. Please unlock the exit and evacuate immediately. What? 7,200 seconds? 7,200 seconds would have been easier, but you know. 2 hours, huh? Every day it's just bombs on top of bombs. Starting to get kind of old. Before I had a chance to respond, Shirabe's voice exploded over the radio. Of course, PW stands for password. Ha! I got there first, Shirabe! Shut up! Oh, I need 4 letters to open the door. But there are 5 PW points on the map. Then at least one of them is wrong. Okay, Kota, you head for the PW closest to your location. Alright, that's PW2. He's calling everybody by their first name, but he hasn't called me by my first name. He's been using my last name. Good. We'll go for the one nearest to us. Sounds good. I don't have a choice. He tells me where to go and I go. Just like that, our immediate goal changed. Find the password. Oh, Shido just called Mihoshi by his first name. He also called Mitarashi by his first name. We were slowly beginning to trust one another, and it looked like maybe we were starting to grow closer, too, already. That made me happy. It's like, it just pops up and it's like, bam, he shoots it, and you're like, I didn't have time to blink. I think that's the last of them. Hooray! With the aliens exterminated, the PW1 point was ours. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what the password is too now. Password obtained. Password is O. The sound of victory. Awesome! Good. Let's move to the next one. The closest one would be PW5. We notified the others of where we were going and headed off. Alright, the password for PW3 is N. Oh, we're heading for PW4 next. Apparently he succeeded too. Roger that. Good luck. That's 2 so far, and it didn't even take us a full hour. I'd say we're doing pretty good. Shut up, Spacey! You just jinxed us! She's a jinx! I agree, but there's one thing I'm worried about. What's that? Toa. Yeah, I guess we haven't heard from him, have we? He's with Shirabe. Why should we be worried about him? Whoa! I totally forgotten. Shirabe's voice crackled over the radio. Well, he was full of piss and vinegar when we started out, but... What's the matter? I'm the reason Ryusei got hurt. So that was it. I don't blame him. It sucks when somebody gets hurt because of you. Mironashi had gotten hurt on the first day protecting me, and I still felt bad about it. Plus, Shido had taken a rubber bullet for me. I'd be like, just be me! Guys are throwing themselves to protect you. That means you're a pretty girl. I don't think that'd make Toa feel better, but it's funny. I knew it. Huh? I wasn't sure what he meant. I remember how he was acting when we first got here. Oh yeah. He'd made a big deal out of trying to partner up with me. I'm not sure if he was trying to fool us or himself, but he was definitely putting on a show. Oh, like he was gonna protect me. I mean, he kind of did a good job when he was trying to get me out because I was sick, so... He's still the weakest link out of all of us. Let's just be real here. Oh, why didn't I see it? Man, I feel like an idiot. Still, I was kind of impressed that Shido had figured it out. He's smart! Although he couldn't figure out the date thing and the Sunday so I mean... Chin up, Toa. You really want to feel sorry for yourself. You can do that later. You can't fix Ryusei, but if we lose this game, we'll just make things worse for him. Yeah, I guess you're right. But sad won't do anybody any good, huh? Oh, being sad won't do anybody any good, huh? Even over the radio, he sounded like he was beginning to cheer up. Shido's pretty nice in his own way. Until he wants to rub our head. Alright, let's beat this game. He's nice in his own way. He's a fucking squishy marshmallow. He just finished talking when Mayoshi's voice came over the radio. Mayoshi? Kota, what's wrong? Before he could respond, aliens appeared in front of him behind us. Damn it. They've got us trapped. Oh no! And we didn't get any energy power-ups or whatever the other ones were. The E's, was it? Yeah, because we were like, E, exit! It's not an exit. Okay, for energy. Shido squeezed off a shot at the one in front, and I spun us around to get the other one, but... Ah! Gah! Before I could, their attack slammed into our ship. Hey, you, right? Ear me? The radio! We need to deal with the other alien first. Right! I'll fix the radio, you deal with the alien. Damn it. Looks like the radio's completely broken. Can't contact the rest of our team. I'm worried about Mayoshi. I am too, but for the time being, our first priority needs to be getting those passwords. You're right. Our minds made up. We headed for the PW5 point. Well, we already know they've got one, Mayoshi's got one, so we're fine. We gotta get to 5. Password obtained. Password is M. And we've got 3 of the passwords, but there's only 25 minutes left on the clock. Jesus fucking Christ, really? No time to try the last 2 then. We need to get to the exit. Agreed. Let's just hope somebody else got them. Mayoshi was going to 1. I think that's a safe bet. And it would be stupid. Okay. This is not... Oh, let's go for another one. No. They were already on their way to get... They got 1. We got 2. Shirabe and Toa were on their way to get the 4th one. Mayoshi went and got the whatever one. Right? So we just trust that they did their fucking jobs. You have 1 fucking job. Get the password things. With that, we turned and set off toward the exit. Plus, I got the guide, so I know what the password is. After fighting our way through several more alien attacks, we finally arrived at the exit. Damn, there's no one else here. Where are they? I heard Mayoshi's last desperate transmission play back in my head. Oh man, I hope he's okay. It looks like we can put in the password over there. Let's go have a closer look and hope they show up soon. All right. Just like Mayoshi had said, there was a device next to the door that had spaces for 4 letters. All we've got so far is O, N, and M. And then we need 1 more letter. No, we don't. He groaned. Oh, ahoy there! Looks like you made it through. Sorry for the wait. Shirabe, Wakasa! We'd been so absorbed we hadn't seen them approach. They're gonna have the wrong letter and Mayoshi will have the right one. I guarantee you. And try and be more punctual next time, alright? More punctual? We're 15 minutes early. They grinned at each other and I smiled to myself. Enough bantering! We're all gonna die! What's wrong with you? Yeah, we were pretty worried, you know. Everybody's radio just cut out all of a sudden. Wait, everybody's? Yeah, right after we heard Mayoshi's transmission, the whole thing went dead. Yeah, because they don't want you to know what the other letters are. That's odd. We don't have time right now. What was the other letter? Shirabe shook his head. Sorry, but I don't have anything for you. The second location was a decoy. Oh no! Then we have to wait for Mayoshi. Oh, so one was a fake one. Interesting. Right. Sure up the kid's safe. Minutes ticked by, and Mayoshi still was nowhere to be seen. Finally, Shirabe broke the silence. So, Urabe wasn't around this morning. Yeah, I wonder where he is. Kind of worried about him. I bit my lip. But he was a traitor, right? Shut up, Toa! True enough. Maybe his job was done after that explosion. He stroked his beard. Urabe's not like that. Really? Come on. He didn't seem convinced. Shido's like, I love you, little lady. Oh, no, Shirabe calls us little lady. Shido was like, I like that you trust people. Yeah, it's okay. I just want you to look at me like that more often. Actually, I agree with you. I trust him. Really? He nodded and smiled. Yeah! Yeah! I knew I couldn't be the only one. This is what we bond over. He saved us. That much is certain. What we don't know is what the pig had... what we don't know is what the pig had told him to do. Good point. I wonder why he was even working for him in the first place. Until we can get some answers, I intend to keep believing in him. We're a team. That means we all share the same fate. A team? Yeah. After a moment, Wakasa and Shirabe nodded. Good. I feel like we're all on the same page now. I let out a quiet sigh of relief. Only 5 minutes left. I think we should go look for Mayoshi. Probably should have done that like fucking 10 minutes ago, but the clock was running down and everybody could feel it. Look! That's his spaceship. Is he missing? He'd arrived with only minutes to spare. Oh man, I was really getting worried. He's like, I don't have the letter. Fuck! But is he okay? Password is O. With his message delivered, Mayoshi crumpled to the floor. Mayoshi! What's wrong? Are you hurt? I just car sick. What? Huh? I've been feeling sick ever since I climbed in that thing. That what you were groaning about? Yeah. Right after that, I took a hit and the radio cut out. You got shot? They just hit the ship. I'm fine. Oh. I felt some of the tension leave me. I guess I don't do so well with spinning rides. Oh, he would hate me. All the more reason that Mayoshi is not our, like, end-all be-all love interest, because I would be spinning that shit around and he'd be like, he'd have puked and it would have just ruined everything, so. Shido, it's you and me, baby. It was always going to be you and me, but I'm just saying. Take a rest, Kota. You've earned it. Alright, let's put in that password. We left Mayoshi to sit down for a bit and headed back to the exit. And we've got 2 O's, an N, and an M. Can you figure it out now? Because it's pretty fucking obvious. And then is there really any question about what they're supposed to spell? Unum! I love that way. Mono. I wish Unum had been one. Well, we found it O-N-M-O, so it's Onmo. Onmo is actually what it should say. I wish Onmo had been one. Right? It's in the order you find them. Noom. It's Moon, right? Well, it would have to be. This is Moonlight Colony, after all. Like, well, I wonder what the actual 1, 2, 3, 4 order was. Well, no, because we got number 5, but I wonder what the actual numerical order was. I wonder if that was whatever the Nomo or whatever, Mono or whatever. Oh, it's Mono. It's Mono, not Mono. Oh my god, I'm fucking retarded. I was too distracted by Noom. Noom. Shido typed Moon into the device next to the door, and it's like, it was Unum. Unum. A loud noise filled the room, and the PA began to speak. Colony completed. Yay! Well, that's the first part done. Boo! Yeah, but maybe the next one could be a little less down to the wire. We climbed back into our ships and headed out the exit. We passed through the open exit and found ourselves flying through space. It's Space Mountain, guys! We were actually still just moving down a set path, but the gentle up and down motion of our spaceship made it feel like we were flying. Shame Ryusei couldn't be here. I bet he would have loved this. Yeah, but then he'd probably get mad and act like he didn't care. Why do you think he's so worried that we'll figure out he loves amusement parks? Who knows, but he's pretty terrible at hiding it. We giggled at the thought of Mitarashi trying desperately to cover up his apparently embarrassing enthusiasm. This will be your final mission. Defeat the alien general before your spaceship is shut down. As soon as the announcement was finished, aliens appeared all around us. No time to waste. Come on, Spacey, let's go. Now he's using my first name. Right. I was surprised for a moment to hear him call me by name, but it didn't last long. Rotate 45 degrees to the left. Roger! He's like, that's the right, and that was 80 degrees. I don't know. By now, our teamwork was pretty tight, and we plowed through aliens like a thresher on a deadline. Mayoshi seemed to be feeling better, and Shirabe and Wakasa were holding their own as well. Bitch. None of us got a power-up, though, by the way. I guess that's all of them. Then what could only be described as boss music began to play. Do you think this is the general? Yes. Brace yourself. All right, we met him last time with the Rabe strapped to him. Ah! It's huge! How the blazes are we supposed to kill that thing? Unlike the other aliens we'd fought, this one had 4 jewels, and they were scattered across its body. We must have to hit those 4 jewels. Spacey, turn us 30 degrees to the right. Roger! I twisted the stick to the right, and our ship turned. Bam! You got him! Wait, look. Huh? The jewel blinked red for a moment or so, and then turned blue again. Huh. I guess it didn't work. What's going on? Alright, let's give it a shot. Shirabe and Wakasa hit the jewel too, but the result was the same. Strange. Doesn't matter how many times we shoot it, it stays blue. Why? Wait a minute, though. Hold on a second. Hold on a fucking second. We are down 2 people, right? We weren't always going to have one person who had to go by themselves. This one is almost set up like, oh, well, Mitarashi should have been there, so then you should have had 6 people. But we always had 7 people. But, anyway. Almost as if in response, the alien general slammed its huge body into our ship. Ah! Our ship shook so hard I had to hang on tight or risk being thrown out. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, but why can't we beat it? I haven't figured that out yet, but there has to be a way. Someone would have always been going by themselves, is all I'm saying, but Shido took another shot at one of the jewels, just as Mayoshi did the same. What was that Oh, that was him. What was that noise? Look! The jewels you shot are blinking faster! The blinking was faster. Both turned blue again almost immediately. What was that? They both hit jewels at the same time. I feel like I've almost got it. But again, how can you... I know exactly what she's getting at. Well, because I also have the guide, but... When we shot it, the jewels didn't stay red. But when Shido shot it a minute ago, I heard a weird noise. The jewels started blinking faster, and something was definitely different. I think it was because Mayoshi and Shido attacked at the same time, which made two jewels blink red. But both of them turned blue again, so we're not sure how to defeat the alien general. If we take too long and he gives us another body slam, we might not make it. So how the heck are we supposed to beat it? Yeah, you have to shoot it all at the same time, but we can't because we don't have 4 people. But if we had Urabe and Mitarashi, we would have a 4th cart. But someone would still be going by themselves. Wait, what if we attacked all 4 of the jewels at the same time? And then that sound earlier must have been because we both attacked at once. Yeah! That's impossible, though. There are 4 jewels and only 3 spaceships. You're right. Gosh, if only all 7 of us were here. Then we were supposed to take all 4 spaceships. Of course! Suddenly Hogstein's comment about us rolling with a smaller crew made sense. This is what he was talking about! There's just enough lag when the gun reloads for the jewels to reset. Damn it! There's no way we can hit all 4 at the same time. Shido punched the side of the spaceship angrily. We have to think. There's gotta be another way. I closed my eyes and thought furiously. Attack all of them at once. That would mean we just have to hit all 4 jewels, right? If we had, like, a stick or something. Not that a stick would have worked very well. The alien was too far away. Still... Oh, that's true, because they're rubber bullets. It's not like it's a laser where, like, well, you can't... Spacey, do you trust me? There was a glint in his eye. I mean, yeah. Huh? Do you trust me? What are you going to do? But yes, I trust you. I mean, do you trust me? We are going to die, but sure, why not? Yes, I trust you. Thanks. I mean, if we're gonna die, we're going down together. He flashed a wide smile, then stood up and handed me the controls for the ship's gun. What? Listen up. We're gonna shoot all 4 of those jewels at the same time. Kota, take the one on the right. Toa, take the left. Spacey, go for the stomach. He pulled something out of his jacket. A smooth, black pistol. Get ready to fire on my mark. I totally forgot he had a railgun, because that's smart. He planted his foot on the top of our ship and glared at the alien general. That's true, because Mitarashi whipped off his belt and his pants kind of fell down, and we were like, he had something cute on. Again, I'm still curious as to, like, cute, like he has little fluffy bunnies on his underpants, or like cute as in he's wearing a lacy man thong. I don't know. Like, she might have been like, it was delicate and lacy and it's not cute, but I'm just saying, you never know. I tightened my grip on the ship's gun and aimed it at my jewel. Suddenly, the alien fired. Watch out! The bullet shot past Shido's face, grazing his cheek and sending his sunglasses flying. He didn't even blink. Shido! I'm fine. Stay focused. Right. I turned back to the gun, my heart pounding in my chest. I could feel my hands getting slick with sweat. Well, here's the thing. If he shoots the thing, I'm going to guarantee he's going to crack that jewel, so it's like, well, Really, you just have to shoot it with the railgun, but... Fire! And Shido... I was gonna say, it knocked his sunglasses off, so, like, we should see Shido without his sunglasses on. Poor bullet shot out. And 4 jewels turned red. The roaring sound of an explosion filled the air, and the alien general sank down into the floor. Phew! I'm not... Oh, that's him. I thought it was me. I was like, why am I not looking for the paperwork? Phew. I'm not looking forward to the paperwork I'm going to have to file for this one. He gave me a shaky grin, then sat down hard. There was blood dripping from the cut his sunglasses had left on his forehead. Are you okay? I pulled a handkerchief out of my pocket and pressed it against the wound. Yes, thanks. Your sunglasses broke. It's a good thing it's dark in here. My eyes are weak and I can't handle bright light well. Oh! That's adorable. He's slightly damaged. But if they're broken now... Before I could finish my sentence, he slipped his hand into his jacket and pulled out a pair of sunglasses. I was gonna say, if you were like, my eyes are weak and I can't handle bright sunlight, and that's why I wear sunglasses all the time, even in the dark, he would have, he's like, that's okay, I got like 30 pairs. Why do you think I'm wearing cargo pants? You think I want to wear cargo pants? Why do you think I carry a man purse? Also for my other guns, but my sunglasses. Wait, what? Aren't those... They were never going to show us him really like a sprite without the sunglasses, so... I always carry at least 3 sets. Of fucking course he has a 3rd pair! Not a secondary pair, I always carry 3. He kept a straight face for only a second or so before grinning and then finally laughing outright. I couldn't help but join in. I fucking love how balls to the walls weird this fucking man is. This is... Okay, I was expecting Urabe to be the weird one, and it to be enjoyable and fun. And he was weird, but it was not fun. Shido has all the weird fun. And I love it so hard. Because he is our angsty little marshmallow, who is also really fucking weird. God, it's like the greatest thing. Dark space completed. The bodiless voice echoed through space. We did it! Yes, we did, thanks to your insight. He gave me a smile, then reached out and tousled my hair. Oh god, I love him so much. I froze and felt my eyes widen. Sorry. No, it's nothing. Shido pulled back his hand quickly, looking as surprised by his own action as he had been by my reaction. I didn't expect that. Although I guess it wasn't really bad, per se. In fact, it was kind of nice. Stage 4 has been completed. You have obtained a reward. The sudden announcement had taken me by surprise, and as soon as it finished, a compartment in front of the seat popped open. Is it a lollipop? I hope it's a fucking lollipop. It's a treasure chest. Yeah, but is there a lollipop inside of it? Oh, that's right. We get those stupid letters. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Everyone let out a long sigh of relief. The thing is I don't remember in any of the other ones we getting numbers or anything. Like, I remember the sun one coming up, right? But none of the other ones, they mentioned what we got, so... Okay, well, we would have only gotten it in the second one and then this one, because we didn't get the third one. Well, looks like we managed not to get blown up today. Oh, thank God. I took a deep breath. The air outside tasted so good. But the calm was shattered by an all too familiar voice. I was waiting for it, because you know what's coming, don't you? Congratulations on beating today's game! Really, though? Did you have to shoot him with a real gun? You broke one of his jewels! I'll break your jewels. If you told us we couldn't beat him without 4 ships, I wouldn't have had to. I don't believe I told you you couldn't take 4 ships either. Oink, oink. Oink, 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 oink. So forget about that nonsense and let's get back to what matters. My jewel! That sort of violence is entirely uncalled for. Do you know how much that cost? I was starting to get pretty tired of Hogstein's selfishness. I'm so excited for this. You know how much I love this. We're risking our lives, and he just says to forget about it? And why does he get to complain about that jewel? We only shot it because he didn't tell us about the ships, and we didn't have a choice! How could he act like a stupid jewel is more important than our lives? What's wrong with you? Sorry. The only reason the jewel got broken in the first place is because you didn't tell us stuff you should have. And you just blew up an entire attraction. How do you get to lecture us about breaking a jewel? Okay, I'll let the jewel slide. And just like that, he seemed to just forget all about his earlier frustration. I mean, I guess I should have figured that maybe he was our secret route just because of how when we were like, how dare you? And he's like, okay, whatever you say. It's like he is so fucking we have him so fucking whipped. It's just weird. Anyway. But you guys not having enough people is your problem. And it's not my fault you didn't realize you needed 4 ships. Oink, 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 oink. Oink, 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 oink. Then the screen went dark. Man, what a long day. I thought she was going to be like, man, what a douche canoe. And she's like, man, what a long day. Agreed. But at least it's over. I still feel kind of sick. I say we all turn in early today. Yeah, I'm pretty tired. After taking a few minutes to catch our breaths, we headed for the restaurant. Oh my god, we do get to do part 5. Oh my god. I'm just looking at some of the choices, and it's not just because we have explosive insight, which is why I think in Mirorashi's I was like, oh, we get to do it. Because I saw like explosive insights, but we didn't end up doing it. But this one, I remember when we were in Toa's route and he was with them and we were like, no, and he was like, they were trying to figure out the price of something. I see a thing like, oh, it's closer to 200 yen. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so excited. We actually get to do them. Guys, this is the best route ever. Not just because it's Shido's route, but we actually get to do the things. I'm so fucking stoked, man. Oh my god, this is so great. Where's Jazz Hands? I need a hug. Once we arrived, I asked the piglet on duty if we could get our food to go. We decided to eat with Mirorashi and Mai instead of in the restaurant. I think he's saying, of course. I still wasn't quite sure how to interpret the piglet's strange movements. Let's see. I'd like a barbecue pork, a kid's meal. I read off the list of meals I'd gotten from the others. I guess that's okay. It nodded several times and began to move toward the kitchen before I held out a hand to stop it. Oh, one more thing. Could you lend me a first aid kit? The piglet nodded and disappeared. They were so weird. Can't tell if they're men or women, and they can't or won't talk. But at least they're not attacking us or something. I was still thinking when a piglet appeared with our food and a first aid kit. After thanking it, I headed back to our table where Shido sat, deep in thought. Hey. Is something wrong? Can I see your back? Huh? You got hit, remember? I just want to be sure you're all right. It's just a bruise, nothing to worry about. Well, then there's no harm in letting me take a look. Let's go. Somebody's pushy today. Now, I just want to get your shirt off. He grumbled and frowned, but took off his jacket and turned his back to me. I lifted up his shirt to see a massive black and blue bruise. Yeah, I just wanted to get his shirt off. I just actually wanted to see you with your shirt off, but yes, the bruise. That's what I'm here for. This is because he was looking out for me. I felt sad and angry at myself, but I couldn't take back what had already happened. So I just did what I could to treat it and then pulled his shirt back down. Here's the thing, if it had hit you, what if it hit you in the chest? Then you're going to have somebody else look at your chest. You're like, could you not look at my boobies? Like, the day me and my tiny boobies didn't wear a bra. I don't have tiny boobies. I always have to wear a bra. But I'm just saying, that would be the day you'd be like, I have perky little A cups and I don't need to wear a bra and I didn't wear one today and now fuck, you know? Just saying. I must have looked upset because I felt him lay a hand on my shoulder. Don't worry about it. I know, it's just... I'm a police officer. I've gotten hurt much worse than this in my career. A bruise is nothing. Thanks. Anyway, we still have some time until the hotel docks. Do you want to go look for Urabe again? Yeah, we can't just leave him out there. Search it is then. Let's go. We told the others, then headed off to look. This is not how we're spending stage 5, because I know. So we just want to go off together so we can hold hands and make out in the woods. Our first stop was the ruins of the bloodstained hospital. Shido looked at them and sighed. Damn, I guess he's not here. It barely even looked like, well, anything. The explosion had turned it into a twisted mass of broken concrete and bent metal. We made our way to where we'd last seen Urabe, but there was no trace of him. Where is he? Shido grumbled and began to pick his way back out of the wreckage. He looks pretty upset. Makes sense, though. I am too. Shido took his job very seriously, and that meant he felt responsible for our safety. I suppose that's why he took that bullet for me. For a moment, I remembered the horrible-looking bruise on his back. But why is he so determined? He didn't know that was a rubber bullet when he jumped in front of it. He was kind of a jerk to me on the first day, but I think his heart was in the right place, and he pretended to fight Mitarashi to tell him his plan on day 2. He was the only person worried about Wakasa, and he said we should trust Urabe. He did seem kind of cold sometimes, but the more I thought about it, the more it seemed like he acted that way because he didn't want to put people in danger. But he's not just like that because he's a cop. There's something else. Shido... What is it? Why are you always going out of your way to protect people? It's my job. He turned to look at me, surprised. Actually, he looks kind of angry, but... Was that a weird question? He frowned and thought for a moment. Something happened. Well, that wasn't very helpful. You're like, oh! Wow, that is so enlightening. It looked like that was a touchy subject. I felt a little bad for bringing it up. We continued our search for Urabe in silence until Shido's phone rang. Hello? Oh, wait, what? Right, we're on our way. Is something wrong? That was Shirabe. He found something. Where? The plaza in front of the tower. Let's move. Right. It's Urabe's beads, isn't it? But they have a tracker on them. Shirabe! Ah, finally. Here, take a look at this. Yep. He held out a string of red prayer beads. Urabe was wearing this. Where did you find it? In front of that. He pointed to the large door set in front of the tower. Is he in there? I can't say for sure, but it seems likely. Can we get in? Not anytime soon. That door's pretty solid. That's bad. I frowned and looked up at the castle. Well, at least we know he didn't die in the explosion. Yeah. Do you think he's okay? He's made it this far. I'm sure he's fine. I got the feeling he was reassuring himself as much as me. Oh, Urabe, I hope you're okay. After finding Urabe's beads, we decided to call off the search for the night and head back. Once we reached the hotel, everyone headed to Mitorashi's room. Hey, you're late. I was getting worried. Hi, everybody! They both smiled as we stepped inside. You weren't the only one then. How are your injuries? What injuries? I've never felt better. Because he's all hunched over and hobbling. That's like me. Nothing, I'm fine.
What? But you said earlier that they really hurt.
My, it's supposed to be our little secret.
Oh, sorry.
I looked around the room and saw that everyone was smiling. Anyway, I'm glad you jerks showed up. I'm super hungry. Oh, here you go. We got you something at the restaurant. You too, Mai. Eat up.
Thanks.
You're the best. I'll just take that. He began shoveling food into his mouth the moment it was in his hands, so we all found places to sit down and dig into our own dinners. While we ate, we talked about the attraction we'd played that day. Huh. Sounds like another close call. Mitarashi frowned. He'd finished eating long before the rest of us. Man, I should have been there. And now you were exactly where you should have been. You took care of Mai, which I can't thank you enough for. And Shido handled things pretty well. Besides, your company seems to be having a positive effect on Mai. Yeah? Maybe I should try being a preschool teacher. Could you imagine? Miyoshi. Might be a good look for you. Come on, I was just kidding. Still, could be nice. Nothing like seeing a kid smile, you know? Yeah, right. Huh. You're a kid, what do you know? Was it just me or did Wakasa react kind of weirdly? Oh, because Midorashi's mom was the one who used to say that to him, right? Because we said it, and he was like, "It reminds me of my mom," and he told us the story, right? It was his mom, I thought, not his grandma. And then, but his mom is the one that saved Toa, so she might have said something to him like that before, like, you know what I mean? Like, even though he kind of doesn't really remember, there might be a part of it. He's like, I was really, really little when it happened because he would have been, what, it was 12 years ago? But he would have been like 4 or 5. He's supposed to be like 17, right? He would have been like 5. So when he said in Shirabe's route, like, I don't really remember it, but it's like, maybe he actually does. You know? Interesting. Anyway. You couldn't find Urabe? He looked suddenly serious as Shirabe handed him the prayer beads and explained what he'd found. So he might be locked up in the tower, huh? We don't have any proof of that, but yes, that's my best guess. Damn, I don't like this. Silence fell over the room. Each one of us was thinking about what could have happened to Urabe. Well, what about the reward we got from today's game? He looked around expectantly. Yeah, it was just a scrap of paper like the others. Any idea what they mean? Not yet, but if we can figure that out, maybe we'll figure out who Hogstein is. It's funny that they don't bother telling you what the other ones were. Oh, well this one they did, but I don't remember them telling you for the second one. Right? Huh, maybe they did. I just don't remember it. I mean, I barely remembered until we were in Shirabe's round. I was like, oh, I kind of remember Sun, but I don't remember the other one anyway. Well, today's said K1. The others were Sun and 07. Oh, they did tell us. I don't remember that. We failed yesterday, so we didn't get whatever that one was going to be. Correct, which is frustrating. They're all just nonsense, though. Who knows if yesterday's would have had anything useful? How do they fit together? We spent a little longer discussing them, but nothing came of it. I should tell Uncle Keiji about the rewards, though. Maybe he'll know something. Interesting. After a few more minutes of talking about nothing important, mine started to nod off, so we decided it was time to go to bed. Gosh, is every game going to be this exhausting? I lay down on my bed and ran over the day's events in my head. I wonder if Shido swapped out that wrap I gave him. He'd probably shower and taken it off. I decided to go drop by his room. He probably showered and oh wait, what? Now you're just imagining him in the shower, girl. Jesus. Who's there? Oh, sorry, it's me, Spacey. Are you still up? Spacey. Is something wrong? No, I'm fine. I was just wondering if you remember to change your wrap after the shower. Oh, yes, I did. Nothing to worry about. Good. Glad to hear it. Mine's in my room, so I just wanted to come and sleep with you. But maybe not sleep. Oh, dear God. What are you laughing at? You're odd. I'm odd! I'm odd! I'm odd! Really? Me? I mean, yeah, but like, also, fucking pot or kettle. Which one do you want to be today? Odd? Sorry, that didn't come out right. I meant it as a compliment. You're, how do I put it? Different. I'm not like other girls. I basically am, though. We're all like other girls, and also not. Like, we're, like, it's, oh my God. But, like, don't enforce that in these fucking games, please. That's not much better. Really? Maybe I'm still not saying it right. Yeah, I don't think you know how to talk to people, let alone the women people. What are you trying to say? You've got a sharp mind, like nobody I've seen before. Okay, really? Is everyone you met a complete moron? I mean, I'm sharp, but like, I'm not like Jesus. It's not like we're the most genius person ever. But sometimes you get too excited and you jump the gun. You're really bad at giving compliments. I'm sorry. I just feel like I can be frank with you. I trust you. Oh. Well, what is this? My heart feels like it's gonna pop. And so you shouldn't make that face. What? He suddenly reached out and pinched one of my cheeks gently. What the fuck, dude? You look better when you're smiling. Huh. Hey! Oh, I suppose you can't if I'm doing this. I apologize. He is such a fucking weirdo. I'm weird. Also, look, Shido, don't ever tell a woman you look better when you should smile more, honey. Like, you look better when you're smiling. That is literally, like, just a side. That is like trying to sneak under the radar of, you should try to smile more, sweetie. I will fucking nut punch you. Don't be that guy. You know, it's one thing to say, like, I like it better when you're smiling because, you know what I mean? Like, when you're smiling, you're happy and everything. When you're frowning, there's something wrong and that's a bad, you know what I mean? So, like, of course people are going to respond better to you when you are smiling. Unless you're smiling at them like a crazy person, so, me. But, you know what I mean? In general, like, oh, it's uplifting. It feels better. If someone's frowning or pouting, it's, ooh, something is wrong and that is bad. You know what I mean? Like, facial expressions are a big part of context. So, but it's really just be like, I feel better when you're smiling. But like, not even that. There's just a better way to be like, all the world is right when you smile, as opposed to like, you should smile more. We kind of get what you're underlyingly saying, but at the same time, you're basically telling me to smile more, sweetie, and I'm gonna fucking nut punch you for that, because don't be that dude. God damn it, Shido. Anyway. He let go of my cheek and stepped back. Also, I mean, Shido's just like pulling on your cheek. What the fuck are you doing? You don't need to worry about me. You should go get some rest. I'm sure tomorrow won't be any easier. Okay. Good night. Good night, Spacey. After he closed the door, I just stood there for a few long moments before shaking myself and heading back to my room. Wait a minute, though, but when he shot the alien and his glasses fell off, what color are his eyes? They look red with the glasses on, but that's because his glasses are red. But what color are his eyes, actually? I just need to know this. We can't see his eyes with his red glasses on. It just ruins everything. He takes them off, and you're like, your eyes aren't red? Wait. It's deception. He wasn't drunk or something, was he? Maybe on love. Shido had been right about needing sleep, though. I just climbed into bed when I heard a knock on my door. Yes? I opened the door to find Mai. Presumably she wanted to sleep with me again. All right, let's go to bed.
Okay.
I grinned and lifted her up onto the bed. You're not going to sleep with Ryusei?
He told me I should come over here.
I see.
He says he talks in his sleep and that it's embarrassing.
Really? Are you serious? Well, at least Mai will keep me from thinking about Shido all night. No. We ended up talking for a little while longer before finally drifting off to sleep. I do like that it lets you at least skip these because you've already read them, so it's like doesn't matter whose route you're in. Because like if you don't really read the first three, there's no point in reading the rest of them. You know what I mean? In the morning, Mai and I ate breakfast and then headed for the lobby. Gosh, I feel kind of nervous about seeing Shido. Once I'd woken up, memories of the night before had kept popping up faster than I could shove them away. What the heck is going on with me? It's Lerv. I was still deep in thought when Shido himself walked up to me. Good morning, Spacey. Hi. So I guess we're on a first-name basis now? Although I knew I wasn't the only one. All right, Spacey. You need to calm down. Snap out of it. You got stuff to do. Bit by bit, the others trickled into the lobby, except for Mitarashi. Shidobe noticed Mai standing next to me and gave me a sort of, I'm sorry smile. I shook my head and told him it wasn't a problem at all. I wasn't really doing much, after all. I drifted off again when Mikasa spoke up. Wow. What are you grinning at her for? Are you talking to me? Yeah, of course I'm talking to you. Look how busy I love his bitch face. I love that fucking Wakasa's like, what are you grinning at her for? And he's like, what? I'm not grinning. And he's like, you are, and you look embarrassed. Now, are you like in love with her? God. Fuck. Like Wakasa's calling him out for being in love with me. I love it. Shut up, Toba. Stay out of this. I'm not grinning, though. But you were. I was not. You're making that up. He's like, I don't grin. Look at him. I love how it's making him so awkward. He looked slightly shaken. Why would Shido be looking at me? Wakasa had to have been mistaken. This is literally me. Like, what? Why would he be looking at me and grinning? What? It's not like he's in love with me or something. Goes on about the business. Guy's like, with a sign that says, I'm totally in love with you, but I just... Great. Forget about Shido grinning. I wasn't. Sure you weren't. Midorashi's got a fever. Sure you weren't. Anyway. What? Is he okay? Well, I don't think he's caught anything, if that's what you mean. It's probably just his injuries. As far as today goes, though... There's no way we're taking him with us. And do you think it's still alright for Mai to stay with him? You just said he's not sick. There shouldn't be anything for her to catch. Good point. Alright then, Mai. Do you think you could take care of Mirorashi again today?
Sure.
She looked pretty excited. I'm worried about Mirorashi, but if we don't beat today's game, that won't matter much. Alright, perfect place to end it. So, we will do the game in the next part. So, don't you read. Don't you read ahead. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.